Hello, hello. Let's do this. All right, guys. I hope you're having a great Thursday. Let me get ready and let's see if we can make it to 1800 at least today. All right. All right, I think we're good to go. Manchester. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. All right, thanks for dropping by. The Philippines, how's everything? All right, I think we're good to go. Let me just make sure I update this. Switzerland, how is the weather, John? What's up, what's up? All right, let me see if I can update this and we can get started. Okay. Done. The best thing you could do is pick one. Not pick one. Take a look at all of them. Just pick a game with each variation, at least the main ones, and see which one you identify, which one you connect with the most. Las Vegas. It should be nice in Las Vegas now. All right, let's get to it then. Get a nice drink and let's do 5-5. Let me find. Yeah, I think we're using the right one. We are at 17:01 right now. Where's my 5-5? Okay, I see it here. Mumbai. I don't know when. I have to pay you a visit. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but all right. We're still looking, still searching. Well, I think at the 1700, there are not many. I'm still searching here. Nothing is popping up. Gracias, gracias. Ahí vamos. Amsterdam. Hello, hello. I'm doing great, but I don't think we're gonna get any opponents. This is interesting. Let me stop this. Let me refresh. Let me play. Let's see. All right, we got someone. We got a 1679. We got the black pieces. And let's get to it. D4, we're gonna play D6. And quickly, it transposes to E4, D4. So Pirc's defense, still they could play C4. All right, is this gonna be the Austrian? It might be. I'm gonna castle. Just like we covered in the course. All right, I'm gonna go knight C6. The chat, I think there has to be a little thing to either close it. There has to be something there to close it, either a little arrow or an X. Okay, E5 has to be the way to go. Should I play Bishop G4? Let me go Bishop G4. And we take. Now, should I go e5? I wonder. Let me go knight d7. Still, this is ideal. They have a perfect center. It's going to be our target. Let's see if we can play 5 now. e5, d5. We go back. f5. What's the right way to go about it? e5 has to be the move, but... Let's go with e5. We have to play it. There's no other way. If we don't do it, we're gonna get squeezed in. So let's see. Well, I've been playing that myself. In the last classical tournament I played, I actually won a very nice game with it. And you know, many times I'm trying to transpose into I'm trying to transpose into like a dodge. So if that's what you're trying to do, it does make perfect sense. All right. There we go. We've talked about this plan, this idea, when to do it, when not to do it. We talked about it a lot in the course, and now we see it in motion. Now f4, knight f6, knight c5. What to go with? You got it, Vasil. It's gonna be on YouTube afterwards. Enjoy. Interesting. I think I could take here and I win something. So this is the fork, and they cannot even take back because I'm hitting the queen again as well. I don't think I'm missing anything. So we got the queen. Some simplification here, which is great. Oh, this is a free bishop. What am I missing? If I take here, you could do some check. I move up the way. Well, if we die, we die, but this is already winning by a lot. Dímelo. ¿Qué tal? Dark square strategy. Thank you. Someone has been paying attention. All right, this is very unusual, but we keep grabbing pieces. With honor. Now, anytime I'll be looking for this move to get to the powerful d4 square, but let me just try to get rid of this bishop. No, you know, it's a very good one. If you're looking at the YouTube channel, we started with that one first on lesson 51, right? It's very easy to use, to implement, get to the middle game, but ideally, I would have you transition from there to the regular Pirc defense. It's gonna offer you more dynamic, but if it's working for you, just keep it. Not a big deal. All right, so we got this one. So that would be 167. And let's go new 5-5. Now you have to throw it up, just throw it in there. If you don't like blitz, well, just play the longer time controls, but at least once a day get some blitz in. You gotta get exposure to it. The only way to get better at it is to get more exposure. Scotland, hello. It was there for like 10 days. Come on, guys. That was a good game. All right, we're having a hard time finding 5-5s. Nope, we got it. Okay, white pieces this time. We're playing a 1700. All right, glad to hear. If you have any questions, of course, ask. But I started a forum today discussion where I'm posting some of the games that I'm getting here, and I'm asking everyone to reply with games that they're getting as well, so we can learn from each other and see the lines in action. So anyways, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the feedback. And again, we only covered it as black, but we could do the same thing as the white pieces. We are one tempo ahead. Like here, I'm gonna be trying to use what we talked about, the English opening. How do we play against the English opening? I'm gonna use it here because the Sicilian is like the English with colors reversed. Have I played this opponent before? Let me see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we got him once. Can we see that game if I click on this? Sorry for the distraction, guys, but so yeah, we played them as whites before. It was the same line. Look, we played the same thing. Yeah, I remember this game now. F5 and then E6. That was yesterday, I think. All right, so we get back to this game. So A6 trying to play B5. Let me play A4 just to avoid that. Nope, today it's all about the lines that we covered in the Chessable course. Trying to get this account as high as possible to give you, for you to see those lines in practice against the different rating ranges. Exactly. I'm just, in my mind, I'm playing the same thing we learned as black, but in reality, this is the King's Indian attack against the Sicilian defense. All right, I'm gonna go bishop e3. Absolutely. That's absolutely. There's this other, I mean, a lot of strong players who can do that without difficulties, but there is, I think it was a Kopian that the guy said he'll play like, I don't know, 40 blitz games just playing blitz, and he could remember every game, every move. That's impressive. It is impressive. Okay, f4, we see the same thing we did before with the white pieces this time, but you see the same structure, the same push. Yeah, it's a different story. It's a different story when you're playing there for hours and you get squeezed or you're getting a very specific possession. But still, I'm not able to do that. After a while, that's it. It's gone. It is gone. All right, let's get out of here. Absolutely. Now, I'm not even going to try to get too crazy here. I don't like the knight in the center. Let's trade it. If they say no, we ask with the pawn, and then they have to do something. Maybe, yeah. I'm going to try not to have to do that, but I might have to. You're right. F5, pawn takes. Let's go with G4. Here we are, little by little. Okay, G5, pawn takes. We gotta do it. I don't think I want this pawn, but it's nice to have it there. Yeah, no, but I'd rather play 3-2. I really think we have to play with the increment. Any tournament you play nowadays, you're gonna have the increment. You need to be able to play with that. Plus, I don't want to be in that situation where I have 10 seconds and it's just move the pieces and see what happens. It's fun, but not educational. There you go, G4. That's what it is. Hey, but if you find, you find. If you look, you find. So let's see. We'll see when we get there. I'm just gonna take here. And then Let me go rook f2. Just doubling up my pieces. I'm not doing anything fancy, just improving my pieces. Let them make mistakes. Yeah, easier said than done. All right. Notice how as I'm improving my pieces, I'm also placing them on dark squares. They have a light square bishop, just in case. Now, if I did this, they could take... Well, let me play b3. You see, this I'm not happy. All of my pawns are on light squares. Cannot be right. I have to be careful. Very careful. We take. Notice that again, I'm not doing anything extraordinary. For all I know, I'm getting this file belongs to me. Let's see if we can put pressure now. My king, I think it's safer. I think of this bishop as a pawn. If you think of a pawn on g2 and the pawn on h3, we don't feel so bad about it. All right. Mistake. And now the question is, how do we take advantage of this position? Queen e7 seems powerful, but I don't think I want to trade. That king is a little bit exposed. I don't think that's the way to go, but what's the way to go, huh? What's the way to go? Let me play b4. Idea, I don't want to be going down there with the queen because of the trades, and there's nothing. But with this pawn gone, I'm going to go to a7 check, double up, double up on the 7th rank. That has to be dangerous, and the bishop could jump in later. Now, if queen a7, they block with the queen, rook e7. If after queen a7, they block with the bishop, I think bishop c6 should do it. Just trying to be energetic. Any of us would have played queen e7. It looks so natural, but we have to be objective, evaluate the position. Okay, so they say no. They say no. You know, now that as I played it, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. All of a sudden, the rook becomes a problem. But we have this check. I was thinking if pawn takes, we have this square. If rook takes now, we have this square. Well, doesn't matter. The whole point of doing this is for you to see the opening in action. That's already done. We got a good position. Now, if we lose, we lose. But gotta be careful with this. So queen d4. I mean queen e5, queen f6. And I don't really see anything. Let me go queen f3. No, time is good. Time is good. We have the increment. Well, but what's the follow-up? Bishop b7, rook c7. What do we do next, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just want to make sure that I do it at the right time. I don't want to give it in too early. Let me just get out of the way. Okay. I get it, my friend. I go queen g3. Let me see if I find a way to coordinate my queen and rook. That's what I want. Coordination. Hola, hola, hola. Now we gotta be patient. Our opponent is thinking. Try to use their time to think as well. What could they do? Okay. That's what they could do. Now, if I go the way down, they don't even have this check. Not sure how they could deal with this. How can they avoid that check? And once I start hitting them, it's gonna be two pieces, major pieces, putting pressure on that king that is a little bit exposed. They don't have many pawns to defend. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, check. It has to be played. It has to be played. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, it has to be something. There has to be something. I don't even know if we have something, but the fact that we're the ones putting pressure feels really good. Now they have to be careful. If I make a mistake, I might lose the attack. If they make a mistake, they might get checkmated. Takes, queen d6. I cannot trade active rook, passive rook. I cannot trade it, but what do I do then? Well, welcome aboard, and hopefully we get to learn something from these games. Already, I don't think we have anything. Let's try to... I have to be careful with bringing the bishop. Right now, my rook was being attacked, but I have to be careful. I don't want to lose it. Okay. They're looking for this check, I believe. Have to be careful with this. This check, we have to consider it, but after we move up, they have no more checks. And now more mistakes are gonna start happening because we're getting low on time. So let's hope I'm not the one making the silly mistakes. Yeah, I mean, it's a normal game. We haven't done anything extraordinary, just keeping it simple, Huh. A little bit risky with this, but Exactly, exactly. And this is great. That's why I like the 5-5, because we both have time to try to do the right moves and defend and so on. See, I was not careful enough, and they got all of these annoying checks they didn't have before. Oof, careful. Check, I take, and we get checkmated. Probably perpetual, and that's okay. Well played, we take it. We take it. Yeah, they still have this check. They have too many options. Do I want this craziness? Nah. All right, well done. Well done. That's a draw, so we go to the next one. Well played. And that will be 5 draws. Good game. That was a good game. All right, we got another one. We keep getting the 5-5s, so let's stick to that. D4, D6. Okay, it looks like we're getting a King's Indian defense. We haven't gotten many yet. Classical, perfect. Knight B to D7, just like we covered in the course. Exactly, exactly. He found a very nice resource, so he deserves it. That's it. E5, we strike the center, perfect center. We're trying to provoke this push. That way we can occupy C5. All right, it says my opponent disconnected. Hopefully we get it back. Exactly, exactly. I agree. Well, this is going to be a quick one if our opponent doesn't reconnect in 8 seconds. I mean, what can I tell you? You play 5, they freak out, they hit them the modem, and the internet is disconnected. I mean, it's not the first time. All right. So you're one of the 1700s who believes the 1500s are too easy. I think so. Notice at the moment the center, they advance the pawn in the center, weaknesses are created, and the knight simply belongs in there. Okay, this is a free pawn. They missed it. Now, should we take with the F knight, or should we take with the C knight? I don't think it really matters. Let me take with you. Okay, for all I know, I'm up a pawn. I'm gonna simplify the game from this moment on. Okay, I wanna go back and play E4. But then bishop takes, pawn takes. I don't think that I want that. I'm gonna go back. E4 is still in the air. And I don't really care about anything now because I'm up a pawn. I just wanna simplify the game. Let's simplify the game. Exactly. That was the idea. That was the idea behind it. Roberto. All right. We take with the queen to improve the queen anyways. And now I have to be careful with this because if I just trade bishop for knight, I'm gonna be left with opposite color bishops, and they could be very drawish, even up a pawn. So I might play bishop f5, or just queen f4. Tempo on the bishop. f5, I want to play it so much. So that will come with a tempo on the bishop, then e4. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Not consistency at all, but I'm already 31. I started when I was like 12, 13, but I've been like, I played for 3 years, then I stopped for like 5 years. Then I got back into it again for a couple years and out again, and not out completely because I was teaching, but I was not really competing or training. But yeah, a lot of time, but not consistently. All right, we need to play e4, I think. Knight d4. Maybe we don't have to play it. This is a free pawn. How can I forget or ignore a free pawn? Okay, now I'm up a couple pawns. So the simplification is even more serious. Now, do we go back to g4? Do we go to b5? I'm gonna go to b5. Keep it simple. I'm gonna go to b5. Hey, what's going on? I mean, I'm gonna play g5. I know the knight can get in there, but what for? You're probably done if you do that. So knight has to go back. Ooh. Okay, this should do it. No, this cannot do it. All right. You know what? This is already too many pawns to worry about the opposite color bishops. I get it, they could collect on c8, but I already have 2 pawns, probably one more after. It's just that I've gotten destroyed too many times for taking too many pawns. Okay, now this is trouble. Now the knight is pinned to the queen. I think they have knight f4, which is a nice move. But still, it's just simplification, which is great for us. My pleasure. Happy to help. This song, let me see. This song, it says Sol fully. Those songs I just, I just picked some that I liked, put them in a folder. Okay, I guess my opponent just didn't find knight f4. That would have been better. I could take the bishop. But no. Yeah. They get something out of it, but we're winning by a bishop and a pawn. Still, I have to be very careful not to make any silly mistakes. I'm very capable. Rook C1 is coming, so we need to get the bishop out. And it's okay, let's give him another pawn, not a big deal. I just don't want to lose any bishops. The one thing that I need now is some coordination. If I coordinate my rooks, the game should be over. Yeah, that's fine. This rook. Right, if I go rook c8, I cannot play rook c8. Let me go here. Again, notice that I'm not playing quickly. I'm taking my time. We're winning, but just like we're winning, one silly mistake and we're out. All right, at least this bishop is a little bit more passive. Let me make it even more passive. All right, now let's activate these rooks. I can leave this as it is and just play g4 and so on, or bring this rook over, but no need. How about rooks a5? Do I really want that pawn? Candidate moves, rook a5, or just going rook f6, then they go to the 7th rank, I go bishop h8. Let me do this. Let me keep it simple. Now I can play rook f7. That's it. The only thing that could get me in trouble is getting checkmated or perpetual check because of the rooks on the 7th rank. All right. That's it. All right, I'm feeling better, much better. And this bishop is not even doing anything. So everything we did with bishop e4, a4 is gonna cost them some time to reincorporate the bishop. Now this should be easy to solve. Yeah, this is falling next with check. And if we hit him with check, the king has to go down to being passive. There you go. All right, some simple but necessary defense there instead of getting too energetic and getting in trouble. All right, we got that one. Let me update our score. That's 168 and new 5-5. Not perfect, but decent enough to not lose it. Thank you. All right, we wait a little bit. We are trying to get some. Let me see the game review, see how bad we played in the meantime. Trying to get some 5-5s, still thinking. Okay, 86%, not bad. That was one blunder. What was the blunder? G5. I was so proud of that move. Queen e8 had to be played right away. Yeah. And that's why I came over to the queen side, just to reroute it, be safe. I was winning already. All right, d3, we're playing a 1708. Hello, hello. I've had the pleasure. I have the pleasure. I've had the pleasure. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, if they play d5, we are playing our Pirc's defense, classical variation, but we have the white pieces instead of the black pieces. That's it. We got our setup. Now we look into our toolbox and we pick the plan that we want. The central fork. Look, I had never talked about the central fork until we did the Chessable course, and I've gotten it probably like 20 times already here. It's not like you're winning automatically, but that center is gone. It is gone. C3 I like. Let me go knight d2. Exactly. They play mechanically and they let it go. Come to Miami. Come to Miami. All right, we improve the knight. No problem. This is going to be on YouTube after the fact. We're going to be here again soon, so don't you worry about it. Let me be energetic. I'm fully developed. Why not? Oof, tactics. Play and tactics should be the most important thing in your chess training. Absolutely. All right, connecting the rooks. Yeah, for some reason Twitch is not that good. Hello. All right, guys, by the way, if you enjoy podcasts, we have a great one here in the stream. Just check Average Joe's Chess Podcast. By the way, there's an interview that we had a talk, and I think they're going to publish it soon. So at least check them out. All right, with that said, we can play c4. We could play rook d1. Let me just improve my pieces. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I'm not going to give him that. Hello, chocolate man. What does that even mean? It could be different. It could have different meanings. Thank you. To simplify or not? Should we simplify or not? Let's go into the end game. Let's have some fun. I know it means longer games, but it's something that I tell my students in this rating range, and I've said it many times before. Once they get to 1600, that struggle to get to 1700, 1800, the main thing that we focus on is endgame, right? Make sure they have a very good endgame foundation. Nothing complex, but when it comes to king and pawns, rooks, those endgames, we make sure that they have them under control. Now, I was telling one of my students today, don't feel the need to destroy them in the middle game. Be okay with being quiet, go to the end game. Most people at this rating range and below, their end game foundation is not there. So you're always going to have an edge. Now, let's see if that's true. Should I play knight d4, like move back, and then what? Not so sure. Or should I just go c3? Let me play c3. I don't want to be worrying about that pawn forever. I cannot believe it either. I just can't. Time flies. All right, that was quick. You know, I'll show you. Actually, let me see if I can get on it here. Oh, what did I do? Sorry. Let me fix this. What did I do? Okay, I'm back. um, no. My opponent is still thinking. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, bishop e4 makes sense. Let me go 95. Okay, I'll show you after. I think it was 2016, but I'll show you exactly when. Yeah, but you know, it doesn't feel that way. Not anymore. C4, bishop d6. Let me go. I want to play f3 to prevent the knight from coming over here, but at the same time, bishop d6. What do I do with this pawn? Let me go rook e1, just improve my pieces. I don't need to prove anything. G5. I need to leave, and then they have a discovery. Takes. Let's do it. Just making sure they have nothing. With pawns, they don't really mean a lot, but it's good to see that they have that. They have that weakness. Hello. All right, putting pressure on my bishop. I understand. The knight is pretty ugly right here, so it cannot be good. The question is, what do we do? I could go all the way back. If you take, I take on c6. Let me go with that. What's up? No. Hey, one thing, I get that a lot, and I always tell my friends, look, if you have a beard, you already have like plus 10 years. So I don't have a facial hair, so that probably helps. So bishop c5. Yeah, they didn't go crazy to take on a3, but they activated the bishop. Now, do I want f4? Or do I want to go back? I want to go back. I'm okay. Actually, I prefer having bishop versus knight in the end game. It's not about what you trade. It's about what pieces are left on the board. And that's what I'm looking for. Now, I know this is not as exciting as tactics or sharp middle game, but it's important that we get this under control. E4 makes sense. I don't think so. G4, G5. Why not? A little bit weird. Like I would never get this pawn structure, but I guess it makes sense here. The link should be, where are you, YouTube? Oh, it's in the description. You're on YouTube? Yeah, in the description, you're gonna see the link to it. I'm playing the white pieces, yeah. you're right. F7 was probably better. I calculated c6, and I'm like, well, he takes, then I take, and I fixed his pawn structure, but I had bishop versus knight in that endgame, and I was okay with that. Okay, so now we take. I'm gonna move my king out of the way, and let's see if we can use the file. The moment the pawn structure changes, the plan changes. Pawn structure, most of the time, is dictating the strategy, the plan. So now we got an open file. There's only one open file, and it is the G file. The check had to be played. Can you copy and paste? No? All right, let me put it here. All right, this should do it. Yes, the pawns. Who have said that the pawns were that important, right? Okay, everyone going towards the king now. Maybe in the future we could double up. Always being careful with this move. Ah, there you go. Cha 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 cha. How badly do we want this? Well, we need it. It's not like we want it. We need it. Now the question is, who gets to who first? All right, so they have 3 attackers. I could easily defend in so many ways, but what if I go knight h5? Cha-cha. I don't think I'm miscalculating this. I might. It wouldn't be the first time, but we should be fine. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. So boring, especially under 1700. People find these so boring, and that's where we have an edge. Okay, it happened. It did happen. Cha-cha. It did happen. Yeah, I was so happy about this fork, but now I'm thinking, is that what I really want? Okay, I don't have to take, that's the thing. Look at this. I think the beautiful thing about this, what I was missing before, is that I don't need to take right away. If I do, they take me with double check. Is this a brilliant move? Is this a beautiful move? Or am I just talking nonsense? I'm gonna check this after. If this is a brilliant move, I'm gonna be bragging about it for the next week or so. I've missed so many forks. What can I tell you? So many forks. Yeah, exactly. But now look, I didn't have to get ahead of myself. I still have this in the air. This is in the air. All right. I like my position. If this rook were in here, that would be mate, but the rook is here. Where's the knight gonna go? And we're low on time. So of course my move was not a brilliant move. My only chance is that king putting pressure on it. I don't know what he gave up. Okay, I have the feeling this game was a disaster. Tactically, this game was a disaster. It has to be. Let me see. All right, welcome aboard. Enjoy it. Any questions, please let me know. And don't pay attention to this game. I think I just played this horribly. Let me see. Oh no, look, not that bad. It was look at this. There is a brilliant move for white. Was it rook d4? It was just it was just the fork. It was just a central fork. Now let me see. How should we have how should we have dealt with? So look, f3 is not bad. Okay, I like it. Glad it makes sense. Knight d3, g4. This again very difficult to think of it because we don't get that often, but that's precisely why we're doing this speed run, for you to see these ideas in practice. g5, king f2, check, e3. Okay, not bad. Now, not bad, but notice how it's slightly better for black. So I'm doing the right moves, but the position is better for black. Blunder. I was so proud of my moves. Yeah, just defend it. I didn't need to get into that. Oh, look at this. Instead of this check, the move was rook d4 right now. You gotta be kidding me. Knight h5. Okay. Now, was this enough for them to resign? All right, he resigned. I guess he thought, I mean, he could have taken. I was gonna take rook g8. So I was gonna get into this. And even though my bishop is better than the knight, I don't think I was any better. All right, we got lucky on this one. Let me update quickly over here. Let me just update that. 169. Now, let me answer your question. You were asking, when did I become a national master? Now, I've said it many times before. It didn't mean anything to me when I got it because I was not really into chess at the moment. But let me show you something here very interesting. And it's interesting because I think it shows how easy it is to get the national master thing. All right, so let me actually make a full screen. You should be able to see that, right? All right, so let me go from the beginning over here. So I've shown this before, but look, I get to the US 2008. So in 2000, let me see, there has to be another page. There we go. So 2010, I play a Pan-American, it was intercollegiate. So I was going to college. They told me, hey, you want to join us? I went. So 2 years after I went here and I played 5 games. So that's provisional. You need 25 games for it to be official. So I was given this 2058 and then provisionally I had 2098. So that was 2010. I didn't play again until 2013. So that's why I say 5 years. That intercollegiate, I just went. They gave me, I think, some money for college, so I took it. But then in 2013, I started to play tournaments nearby. And you see, in no time, I got to 2213. Once you get this, you already are a national master. So that's 2013. But for some reason, I think I got it in 2016. Maybe, I think back then it was 2250. That was my understanding. I don't know. But my point is, all I did before this was 3 years in Cuba from the age of 13 to 16, just doing what I'm trying to teach you guys. The same opening, doing my tactics, playing a lot of blitz. So there you go, 2213, 2308. And then from here, I started to go back down. So this is 2013. And if I go back, and by the way, you can see here as well, I was showing you the other day, how at some point, No, it's not here. Actually, it's here. At some point, I went. So last year, I started to play more tournaments, and quickly I got destroyed. I lost a lot of points. I was out of shape, miscalculating, always low on time. Recently, I started to train consistently, and finally, I'm back. I'm back to 2200. But it took a year, almost a year, just really training, because I cannot just show up to the tournaments and pretend to play. So anyways, with that said, if I go here, National Master, oh no, it says earned, I saw it somewhere. I saw National Master. Yeah, earned in 2013, there you go. So 5 years after I got to the US. So I know a lot of you didn't care about that information, but there you have it. And let's go to the next one. The Turkey Bowl. I saw Roberto in the Turkey Bowl. Yeah, it is. All right, guys, I think I'm going to start moving down to 3-2 because, oh no, we got someone. There's no need to move down to anything. Hey, what happened? You did really well, actually. You did really well, especially compared to compared to last year's Turkey Bowl. Absolutely. Okay, King's Indian defense. Just trying to show you. Just trying to show you. Now, of course, if you look at other players, they might have like a ton of tournaments. I only have a few. I should have played more. I should have been more consistent. But even like that, playing these openings that not many people like, we made it. Of course, we didn't make it to Grandmaster. It's only National Master, but there you have it. All right, so we take C6, Queen C7 next. We talked about these. I think this is chapter 13. We talked about it. All right, so this is the answer. When I first started, I used to play a E4. That was Pirc defense, King's Indian defense as black. As white, I used to play E4. Then when I started to play here in the US, I was like, you know what? I don't have the time to prepare all of my lines again with E4 and then remember them. So I started to play the same thing I was playing with black. I started to play it as white, which is what you see right here. And many times I'll get into these King's Indian attack possessions. And recently, I'm playing more and more birds opening, F4 first move. I know, nobody likes it. To me, it is a system. I know where the pieces go, and it's working great. Let me use this rook, because I don't want this bishop to be annoying over here. Okay, candidate moves 1, 2, 3. What to do? Carlsen, what would you play here? Knight d3. You gotta give me the bishop. All right, is that what we want? Is that what we really want? E4 is another candidate move. Rook takes, knight d3, bishop takes. That has to be it. Knight e4. No. It has to be this. For me, it's just about understanding getting to the middle game safely and then understanding the plans. And I have to tell you, since I picked it up, I have a very good, it's not like I have a decent record with it. I have a very good record with it. Like I went from being the guy who was always low on time to having like 30-40 minutes ahead on the clock every single game I play as white, because people are not familiar with this opening. They don't really know the plans. So I'm sticking, like I have a friend of mine who told me, man, stop playing that. And I told him, look, it's going great. I'm not going to change it. Even if you tell me it's the worst opening, it's working out for me. So I'm not going to change it. Of course, I need to add another one because people already know what I'm playing, so they're gonna prepare against it. Okay, this is a point of coincidence of my pieces. Bishop d3, knight d3. I have to do something with that. Let's do it. The croqueta opening. Dun, 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 dun. To take or not to take? Let's push. I think I don't know. I was gonna say I think I pushed too early, but I think it was okay because otherwise they were going to push themselves. How about this move? It's a nice move. It comes with a tempo. Funny that they cannot really attack the knight to get out of it. They have to play g3. And now I could go here, and then there has to be something, which I don't know what it is. I could also go 95. Cha, cha, cha. Initially, I wanted to play a 5. This is going to be here forever. But there has to be something better. You have to tell me that one. Look, if I'm playing the Birch opening, I can play any of those crazy openings. All right, pretend like you are playing this in a tournament. Hey guys, look at this, look at this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Do you see the comment of the guy? He says, fun with stockfish man. So obvious. I mean, that's a compliment. Now I cannot let him down. I need to find the right move. I need to find the right move. I don't want people to report me. Yeah, he's double checking with stockfish. Let me see. Let me put him. Let me tell him that we're doing a live stream. What did I do? No, because this is not my main account. It's not linked, so it wouldn't let people know. Okay, let's not get distracted. Really focus here. My concern about this move is knight takes. It's knight takes. b5, I don't want to do anything on this side of the board. Now this move, I hate doing this because I'm just looking for a cheap trick. I should have played f5, secure it, then play 95. Yes, I think that's what it is. It could be that too. All right, he took. Now, in my mind, this move has to be winning. This move has to be winning, but I have to prove it. I know, but we shouldn't. We have to resist and play good chess. Play the right move, the move that makes sense, and go from there. Of course, the knight was going to e6, so I had to hit it and defend that. No. Everyone is just focused, batting their nails, looking at the game. Okay, so now we got something here. There has to be something here. Tell me. I made a mistake. This was a better move. God. Hoping to do that tactic. It was taking, knight takes, and then discovery. And we get the coin. We don't deserve to win. We just don't deserve to win. It would be epic if we lose this game after bragging so much. Yeah. That would have been real and completely simplifying the game. That would have been it. Get out of here. It's funny they don't have any checks. It's actually very interesting they don't have any checks. I missed too many tactics here. Way too many tactics. All right, we should be fine. Now it's just a matter of simplifying the game. It's something you put in your food. I'm glad he's not. I'm glad none of us is. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it. And please let me know if you have any questions at all. Aquí estamos. How's New Jersey? Cold? What's up? You mean if I play the Carol can? You know, never played it. I have prepared it for some of my students, but I have never played it myself. Never played it myself. All right. So we go to the next one. We got new 5-5. Let me make sure that I update this. That's 170. That's a nice name, nice number. And we got the black pieces. That was a good game indeed. Good game. Or maybe he just hits the dislike button. All right, so they're doing sort of the same thing. I'm gonna play e5. I see what you mean now. No, oh yeah. So you do the g6, bishop g7, and then c6 and d5. I know about it, never played it myself. I don't think it's considered dubious. And I always say the same thing. If top 10 players like Mamedyarov play it consistently at the top level, it cannot be that bad. I just think it's not as popular. And also, not many people really like this hyper modern approach, like give your opponent all the center and then target it and so on. Especially if you are a player that your formative years have been appreciating the classical approach, like control the center, activate the pieces, and look for that edge and attack. You're not gonna be all of a sudden they tell you, oh, give up the center. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but anyways, even if it's considered dubious, if you understand it, if you know the plans, you'll be okay. Very symmetrical until we play d5. Now, I'm not saying you have to play d5, but I like to do it sometimes. Yeah. We improve the rook. Why not? How do you know? Okay, but look, something interesting about the Grunfeld. I've played the Grunfeld myself. I've had great results with it. I like it a lot. But then with the Grunfeld, you have to memorize a lot of theory, so much theory that I don't even know if it's worth it. All right, b6. Not only hitting that bishop, but I could even use this for my own bishop, or maybe even bishop a6. Get out of here. Fine. Takes bishop a6. Did I accomplish anything? I don't think so. But for all I know, I'm fully developed. Now we play chess. Absolutely no. Magnus can play anything, whatever. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Magnus play a3 first move or a4, something like that, and he still makes it work. So don't you worry about it. I really want to play d4 and then c5, but does it make any sense? D takes, knight d4. No, not really. Let me play this move it's interesting at least. Now, we could play this opening game all day long if you like. People always ask the same question. What's the best opening? This and that. And not that I say it. I think Susan Polgar said it recently. You could pick any opening you like. Just really understand it, study it. That's it. You got to pick an opening that you connect with, that you like. And that's it. And I can tell you, I'm playing more tournaments now. I'm looking at the games, people playing in the tournament. And I see every opening played. Any opening you can think of, people are playing them. And no one is losing their games out of the opening. It's just on move number 34, move number 45, number 50, someone makes an inaccuracy, someone violates one of the endgame principles, and they get in trouble. Dun, 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 dun. This is interesting, but let's go back here. And I think I got what I wanted, which is my pawn on c5. They have to play f4. There's no way around it. g5 could be in the air, but not now. I just want to play c5. Or maybe I play a5 first. Yeah, that had to be played. Now, if I go c5, they could play b4. I'm not a fan of that. Let me play a5. That way they can never play b4. If I play c5 now, this bishop is not going to be so easy to incorporate it. They will have to play b3, bishop c1. That's it. Next, I want to go with either f8, 96, or I could even play g5. I don't know if g5 makes sense. Probably not. Sad bishop. This is a very interesting position, actually. Well, there's a video on YouTube. I played one of them, and I was able to win with the Pirc defense. I think it was, I think it's the oldest. Well, one of them. And they want to fix my pawn structure. I have to take. Fine. Yeah, but it's just a matter of putting in the time. That's it. You only get that as you learn more. Study, play. You have to. Many of these things, unless you're a really, really talented person, you have to have heard about them before for you to think that way. All right, let's go. Do we really want to go? No. If you do d6, not f6, you should be okay. Thank you. I can't. This is how this is my job. I have to get back at it. But yeah, I do take a break. Like, I'm not even playing. We played the Turkey Bowl mid-November. I'm not gonna play until January or something like that. There's one happening this weekend now, but no, I gotta take a break, especially now during the holidays and so on. Now at that point, it's just play tactics. Mainly, that's what you should be doing. Do I have to go back in here? I really want to play 96. Let's go 96. It's just that I want to leave d7 for my queen, and this knight was here right now. I don't want to go back to where I came from. If you can arrange it, I'm down for it. I think he's busy now. I think he's promoting a book or something like that. Okay, we blocked this one, but we opened this one. We cannot have it all. I really want this move. I think they wanted to go bishop b5 because they know this is an isolated, a weak pawn. So I need to find a way to play this and win the pawn. Of course, I gotta defend this guy first. All right, ta-ta. Cha-cha. Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. I'm gonna give him the pawn. After that, I'm gonna be able to play bishop b3, sort of leaving this rook here a little bit weird. And then I gotta pass pawn. That's it. What did he say? What did he say? I have no idea. I'm not. Look, the only game I'm following, I'm taking that and then I find out. What? That was a weird move. I'm not really following. There's following. Is it the sync? Well, there's this cup. They're playing in St. Louis, and I'm following it because I'm in a group, in a WhatsApp group chat, and a lot of Cuban players, and they're like, "Oh, Linier Dominguez, he's doing great." So we're like, "Okay, let's see if you make it to the candidates." But I don't really follow a lot of tournaments. I should. Okay, b5. No. No. Just trying to bring this account up. We continue using the lines from the Chessable course. See how high we can take it. Okay, time to do something with this bishop. It is doing nothing. Let's go. It has to be, right? It has to be. Careful with this guy. Completely unnecessary, but it was probably better, but I think I have to be energetic. If you have a pass pawn, it has to be pushed. It has to be pushed. Like right now, they don't really, I mean, they know I have an exchange, I have a pawn, but they don't have to be really stressed about it. Now that this pawn is rich in the end, they have to really worry about that. It's very immediate, the threat that they have. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. But I'm thinking f5, there you go. I'm gonna go a3. Yeah, but there's still some tactical ideas here. You're right about that. As we get closer to the end game, we gotta improve our king. Now, the last chance is to do something like this. Check, and then queen f7, and then try to do checkmate. That's the last chance they got. But I'm not even gonna get into that, my friend. I don't wanna give them any counterplay. Although I just realized my rook is here, so what did I do? Cha-cha. I don't think you're gonna win this, my friend. Yeah. No. And again, I don't need anything fancy. I just want that position where my opponent has no counterplay. The only tricky thing is the pawn, but if it gives me a hard time, I'm just gonna take it. This is just too much. There you go. Everything is neutralized. And you don't have to play your games like this, but I've lost too many games for trying to get fancy. Okay, so we got this one, and one thing I like about this, that one of the reasons why I play like this is because when I'm the one on the other side of the fence and they do it to me, it's very annoying. You're losing, your opponent doesn't give you any edge. I know how it feels. All right, so we've been playing already for almost 2 hours doing the 5-5. Let me get some 3-2 in to see if I speed up the process. I want to get to 1800 as quickly as possible. And I have to go, not yet, but I have to go soon. All right, so the pawn on d3 is always happy to take on, that's why we put it here in the first place. And now my knight goes to the center. As I do that, I open up the bishop. Thank you. Now c4 is always in the air. But I wonder if I should castle first. Let me play c4 first. Again, my opponent is the one with the pawns in the center. Those are targets for me. So now, isolated pawn, this is falling. I know. That's why I made sure that I had a good 90 minutes at least of the 5-5. We're gonna go back to the 5-5s. I just wanna see if I can speed up the process. Now, still, you see the opening lines played out. Is this necessary? I don't think it's necessary, but I like it. All right, let me just castle. It's not, I don't want to do it because I'm improving their pieces. All right, simplification. I'm up a pawn, happy to do it. Thank you. All right, so knight c3, just developing. We've done it before, we'll do it again, you got it. Simplification, that's all I want. You're gonna need more than that. Let's do it. Okay, fully developed. There's no chance of them getting to the 7th rank. Next thing you know, my rook comes out here. Maybe I should play 4. No, I don't think so. Simplification. There you go. That's the secret. Get on a baby food diet. All right, we get away from there with a tempo on this pawn. Now, if you don't know it, don't forget the bishop cemetery. If we take, they play b6. Fair. Okay, let me go rook c2. I'm not doing anything fancy. Just want the simplification. This is my extra pawn. It is a protected pass pawn. Let's see if we could put it in motion. Yep, absolutely. All right, now my pawn is going to go to a light square. The bishop could never attack it, and the rook is not really doing anything. unless the conditions are right. In other words, once I'm on it, I enjoy it, but I'm not looking for it crazy. It's like I know players who really look for, they play certain openings that lead to complicated positions and they're looking for that. It's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Now remember, we're not supposed to simplify pawns to trade pawns. Pieces is fine, pawns not so much. But now I got 2 connected passed pawns. Let me not get fancy here. That's it. Once they advance, the game is over. All right. That was a raid. Oh, Chess Dojo Live. Okay, guys, don't forget to check out Chess Dojo Live. By the way, I don't know if I'm thinking of the same Chess Dojo, but I know that I follow a Chess Dojo that has a great content. So if that's you, thanks. If you just got in here, we're trying to get this account from 500 to 2,000 plus. It's been a long journey so far. Let's see if we can make it little by little. And of course, we're using, let me see. I calculated this. There's a check. I move out the way, they pinned, but then my rook comes over. And we're good. Okay. Simplification is good for us. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't think we're missing anything. C5 might be in the air. We just move out the way. Next thing you know, I should have taken the bishop, right? God. Just take the bishop. Cha. That's it. I don't deserve to win. That's a fact. Okay, so they gotta protect. They have a potential pass pawn over here. I got 2 protected pass pawns. This has to be winning. Okay, how do we do it? Cha. Let me do this. I don't need to rush. There's no special prize for winning fast. Oh, it's only 2-second increment, now that I remember. Uh-oh, did I mess that up? No, I did not. You cannot go here, okay. You gotta let me in. There's no way around it. 2 protected pass pawns are just too much. Hello. Just focus here. 8 seconds, only 2-second increment instead of 5. We got this. Oh, I just pushed the pawn. I really want to lose this game. I think I want to lose this game. Yeah. That was a trick I had to be careful with. I should have just pushed the pawn. Okay. All right, we got that one. Let me update the score. So far, 172 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses, painful losses. Now, someone asked, how should we review the game after? No one that I know ever uses this game review. I mean, it's good to do it quickly to a quick scan, but ideally when you're done, you should go in detail. Number 1, you start with your opening and try to do it without the computer feedback. Just review it on your own, okay? Did I play the opening the way I had it prepared? If you're following the course from Chessable, then if you see that you you did something that you're not certain if it's the right move or not, or something you didn't know how to play against, well, you go back to the course and see what was recommended. If it's not there, well, check with the computer after, but make sure that the opening, you make sure you played it correctly. If you didn't, update whatever you have to update, your nodes, or reinforce it again. That way you get that under control. And then one thing that I like to do quickly is pay attention to this. If the evaluation changes drastically, like look, I'm going here, nothing too crazy. Or you could look this one over here, the bar, right? When that bar changes drastically, like here, you see that the moment they played queen d5, it went all the way to 0.76, from 0.40 to 0.76. So, okay, so what happened? Did I take advantage of it? It looks like I didn't. So you see, queen a4 seems to be the move that maintains the advantage. I want to pay attention to it. So I went from 0.7 to 0.4. I did something, I missed something. So that's a good way for you to make sure you're going over the tactical aspects at least. So there you go. Let me see, why queen a4? Queen a4. I guess I don't want to trade queens that early. And this is going to be here forever. Knight c3 is coming. The pawn is falling no matter what. Okay, computer, for me, I want to keep it simple. All right, we go to the next one. We made it to 1751. And we're doing the same system, but we're using it as the white pieces. There we go. I'm not saying don't use it, especially if you're doing something quick, but if you do it, if you want to do it in detail, just that's not the way, that's not the best tool. All right, what are we doing here? We get the setup. Now we go to the toolbox and we find the plan we want. I want to go knight b to d2 to play 4. You should follow the style that you connect with. If you like it, by all means. Actually, particularly at the lower levels, the more aggressive you are, the better. But if you're not that kind of person, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Just don't do it. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but if they have looked at a lot of Tao's games, and the computer is like, all of this is nonsense. This is trash. But of course, it's difficult to find defensive moves, and people wouldn't do it. So he was just like killing everyone. But yeah, just be aggressive. You don't have to be right all the time. They have to find the right defensive move to prove you wrong. All right. 95. Now that we're not pinned anymore, knight goes to the center. Mainly what I really, really want, is g4 to make them go back. There you go. There you go. All right. Now my knight is improved. My bishop is open to come out here, and I might be able to play 95 next. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Not at all. Look, there's a there are many actually, but there's a grandmaster here that plays here in Miami, in the club that I go to. He's a Cuban grandmaster. He was champion of Cuba like 2 times, and I think he started when he was a teenager, probably 16, 17, 18. There was someone else. I mean, there are a lot of players who have made it and they started at that age. The thing with starting older, in my opinion, the main thing is, I just wanted to take this, but now bishop f4 could be interesting. And bishop d6, and then we take. Take. You got it. I used to, but not anymore. Like I used to use it more to save my openings, the studies. I like it better than the one on other websites. But Like I've said before, for the course, I had to, or I wanted to test or to try Chessable because I was going to recommend it along with the course. And I moved everything I had on Lichess. I moved it into Chessable. That way I can do the move trainer thing. And to me, that's the way to do it. It's just the way to do it. Okay, we take you. I thought they were going to take my knight and then trade, go into an endgame where they have a bad pawn structure. But they said, I'd rather drop the exchange than getting a bad pawn structure. Respect. You know, I don't do it anymore, but at some point in my life, I would review a lot. Not a lot, but I would review those games. Capablanca played a lot of Lasker, played Lasker a lot, so that's why I have that exposure. There's another player that people don't really know about him that much. Uh-oh, careful with this move, e5, and I'm in trouble. I almost feel like I have to play this move. Maybe I don't. I have to do it. I need to open up. If they play e5 themselves or something, my bishop is going to be really bad. There's this player now called... let me see. Bogojubov. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he was always playing with Lasker and great player. I don't think he didn't make it to world champion, but great player. And I studied a lot of his games. All right, let me see. So not liking this. Cha. It's not what I want. I just want to have my pieces activated. When your pieces are activated, tactics are going to be in the air. Yes, there you go. There you go. Come on. Welcome aboard. Now, there's no need to hurry up. I don't want to win this in the next 5 moves. I just want to win it. So I don't care if I have to go back and forth a few times. That's part of the process. All right. Let's simplify the game. That's all I want. Perfect. Exactly, that's it. Don't be afraid to go to the end game. Don't be afraid. No drama, you're right about that. That's it. Now we go to this end game where we're up on exchange. It should be relatively easy, but we have to be careful. Very, very careful, actually. Okay. Extremely careful. I almost got it. I almost got it. just in case. I don't want this king to get too close. He's getting close. All right. Let's keep it simple, and we push. This is coming, yeah. All right, we got that one. And I know these are not as educational as the 5-5 we played for the first 90 minutes, but I need a few more, just a few more. All right, D4, let me just update the score. So that's 170. And we're doing the same setup, nothing more. Now, knight b to d7, e5. You could have played knight c6 as well. You could have played c6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Non-master or never mind. Depends on the country, it could be one or the other. All right, same thing as you can see. We're doing the same thing over and over. c6, very important in all of these lines because I don't want the knight to go over here. Now we're hitting this twice. They defended twice. Can I take? And then f5 and then e4. No, of course not. I don't really want the bishop. I want to get to this square. The moment they push the c and e pawns, d4 becomes a weak square, an outpost. They don't have an outpost because my c pawn is covering it. I do have an outpost and I'm gonna use it. I'm not afraid to use it. Mainly your middle game and end game. Opening, just gotta survive the first 10 moves, get to the middle game, and then that's when it all starts. It helps if you have an opening that you like, that you understand, but the most important is middle game and end game. Hello, hello. Where are you going, man? And why? And why are you going there? Yeah. And by the way, we're playing 1800s. We are in the 1800s. Okay, for all I know, this is a protected pass pawn. We're gonna put it in the drawer until we get to the end game. This is gonna be winning already because of that extra pawn. All right, now. Let me go back. Let me do this. It's a little bit weird. For the most part, you want to keep the pair of bishops. But again, this pass pawn, I like it so much. I really think it's going to get me the end game. So I come here with a tempo. If they take, great. If they don't, then I want to play queen f6, putting pressure on the bishop. Fine. Now the bishop is hanging. So this is just to provoke g3. And then all of my pieces are finally active. I have to admit, I did it thinking they couldn't play f3 because of the bishop and the queen. But they have this move. I didn't consider that. Okay, can I play bishop f3? I don't have to, but I will. This is hanging. Have to be very careful because f4 is coming, e5 is coming. Cha cha. Carlsen, what would you play here? What would you play here? Maybe just go back here. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Ugly move, I have to say, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, everyone back. That's okay. We just go back. We just go back. Now let's get rid of that annoying bishop. It became too good all of a sudden. Come here. F5 would be great, but queen f3 is even better. F5 it'll be interesting, but I don't think that's the way to go. Let me not give him anything. I don't need to prove anything, just maintain my advantage. I'm up a pawn. I don't need to get fancy. It was not a good move. I don't think it was a good move, but it was uncomfortable. And speaking of Lasker, Lasker used to say, it's not about finding the best move, but finding the move that makes your opponent the most uncomfortable. And I think that's what we got there. Like, this move should be pretty annoying. Just looking for weak pawns, putting pressure on them. Uh-oh, I cannot do it. We go back. That was a good move. That was a good move. That was a good defensive move. So we gotta kick you out of here, then we try again. Always being careful not to get my queen trapped. No. I'm not in Cuba right now, but I'm very close, and it's not. It's like 20-ish degrees Celsius. Oh, I do it because I didn't think of it now. But that has to be the move. It has to be the move. No, they didn't let me play it. Okay, get out of here. No. Don't get out of here. Stay where you are. You get out of here. They could play knight f6, but I don't think they want that. Oh, they want that. I'm sorry. Okay, there has to be something here. Just simplification. I don't want anything else. I'm up a couple pawns. My rooks are going to be very well coordinated. Simplification. Okay, let me not give him anything. I could take this pawn, and what are you going to do about it? I'm going to take the pawn. Oh, what? Are you trying to checkmate me? Is that what it is? I'm trying to understand what the problem is. don't need to worry about this, but I played this horribly. Take with check, that was the move. Take with check, my friend. All right, we got that one. It almost slips away, but we got that one. Okay, so that's 174. And we made it to 68. Meant to be poached, but we have to be careful. Especially rook endgames are very, very tricky. Okay, in my mind, I'm playing the London system, of course, color reversed. In my mind is King Indian defense against the London system. We talked about how to play against it. Rook e1. Now I could play e4 right away, but I'm gonna go b3. Actually, it wouldn't work right away. This, I'm gonna play a4. What's that? Why do you play like that? Get out of here. Oh, they have to be careful. I don't think I got anything as long as they play bishop g4. Look, I think once you have a good foundation, if you already went over the end games that I covered in the YouTube channel, you have a playlist with those. Once you have a decent foundation of king and pawn, rook end games, there's a book called 100 Endgames You Should Know, or You Must Know. I think that's a must. You must know. Okay, you see, this is nonsense. If you're a London player, they're not because they're playing it as black. You should know bishop g4 should take care of it. Right? Yeah. So bishop g4, you're okay. But they thought if I move back, e5 is coming, so they're getting something for it at least. Now, should I take? Nothing happened. Or should I take this one? They move and I take another one. Magnus? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Let me know if it's not working. This one is interesting. Yeah, but even if you go h3 after, they could take and then move the bishop back or play 5 themselves. Okay, take. This shouldn't be that difficult. You have to go back with the bishop. I take on e6 twice, but it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah, right? We're on the same page. I don't want the extra pawn. I don't need it. I'm already winning by a lot. Get away from the pin. Activate this bishop somehow. Actually, knight c4, knight d6 is very, very nice. Weak square. That's a weak square, and we gotta occupy it. Oh man. I could have taken the pawn, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Probably not even safe. c5, I don't think so. All right, fair enough. Now I want to go knight g5. Everything is defended. There's no pin anymore. And I think the rook is trapped, right? If they go to e7, I have knight b5. Pa, pa, pa. They cannot even take the bishop. That's a beautiful move. That's a beautiful move indeed. All right, we got that one. We made it to 1776. After this game, we go back to 5-5, unless you guys feel okay with this time control. Okay, so that's 175. And here we go. Thank you, thank you. Now, my opponent just freaked out. He saw a ghost and he gave me the bishop on g3, but I know it's difficult to, I know that very well because I play it as black, but he didn't. 5-5, you got it, perfect. Okay, so classical, Austrian, classical, okay. Christian, nice to see you. One of the old, you've been here for a long time. Yep. Yep. Well, doing fine. Just trying to survive. Now, this bishop f5, prioritizing. Let me go here. I don't know if this move is the move here, to be honest. It's thematic, we do it all the time, but I don't know if here. We're on the same page. Chess, just chess. Life is okay. Life is going great. Let me not even say it out loud. The only move that could be annoying here is b5, but it's okay. I want to provoke that. If they do it, forget about castling queenside. And that's always going to be a target. b5. That makes no sense. So they're not going to castle here. We already know that much. Now, when your queen is here hanging, you have to be careful with these tricks of knight d4 and they take with check, right? Right now it doesn't work because I'll be taking with check. But if they castled, they could go knight d4, you take, they go in between move, and then they pick up. Something like that. Just keep it present. Okay, if I already went here, I'm committed to taking. Let's go e4. No, I don't think so. In my experience, it's never been a problem. I was set to take here with the pawn, but what if we take with the knight? They take. I go knight c5. Is that even worth it? It might be. It might be. This is safe. This one, let's find out. No, I don't think so. The thing is, honestly, I'm trying to as much as I can, I'm trying to give you what I did myself, what worked for me. And the Pirc defense, I mean the check Pirc, it's not something I really played much. I played mainly the regular one, and that one I started to use it more to teach it to my students so that they could transition into a regular Pirc defense. And I think it's fine if you like it, if it's working for you, keep it. But what I typically get from my students is they start to play tournaments, and after a while they tell me, look, I need something else because this check Pirc, I always get the same positions. It's not fun, and if I need to play for a win, it's difficult to really push these positions to win for a game. I mean, to play for a win. So those are some of the downs of it. Not that it's about opening or that I don't like it, but that's something to keep in mind. All right, my friend. What could we do? Cha-cha-cha. Is this too risky? Let's find out. Basically, it's not what you trade, it's what you leave on the board. I'm trying to leave a pretty ugly bishop that they have against my knight. No, I don't think we have to worry about the a-pawn. The knight is hanging. I mean, it's going to be a long-term weakness, I know, but again, we cannot have it all. Yeah, you have to go back there, be ugly for a little bit. Just be ugly for a little bit. What do I do? What do I do? Pa, pa, pa. Just trying to get to d5. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. Pa, pa, pa. You're right. But it's not that if it's a system or not. It's just that you need a system, but that also gives you dynamic play. That it gives you some chances. Like the regular Pirc defense, if they play the Austrian, you get this kind of possession. If they play the 150 attack, this kind of possession with opposite side. If they play the classical, you get something else. So you also learn more chess as you play it. With the check Pirc, whatever they play, you're gonna get almost always the same pawn structure, which means you're gonna be playing almost always the same plan. It's not bad, it's great, but again, some people just don't like it. All right, trying to play Rook b1. Okay, take care of that. My knight is ready to jump over. Not yet. Bishop g5 might be in the air. Okay, they're ready to improve the bishop, but not mine. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I made a mistake, huge mistake, and we dropped it. Mayday, mayday. Now we're losing. You see how he improved the bishop and everything changed? So we learn, we lose and we learn. We lose and we learn. Yeah, pretty annoying. Now, no excuse, we're losing this. Like, we're in pretty bad position. Okay. Think. Cha 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 cha. was a good move, but not good for me, my friend. No, not good. We lost this one, and we lost it really well lost. Well lost. That's it. Let's not even fight it anymore. If this was a rook pawn, maybe. Well played. Very well played. Very, very well played. Now, the main thing to learn from this game is I was really bragging about my better piece. Look at the bishop, ugly. And look, bishop e7, bishop c5. Nice. All right, we update this, and that will be 5. 5, 75. I like those 5s. And 348. Nope, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on going. Well, check out, let me see. Let me see if this works. Beginner. Check this one out. That one, you could play it against anything. You basically do the same thing. If they do the Scandinavian, you take on d5, then knight c3, you do the fianchetto, you're always gonna be in your element. Accuracy there, I'll check now. Let me castle. I don't think it was that good because we went to an endgame. Okay, pawn to e5, and with okay, I don't think they will let me see it. So black pieces play with 91% accuracy. 91% accuracy, so that was pretty good. I mean, we had to, I mean, it's okay to lose. It's okay to lose that game. Let me take. So the same thing, always target the center. Always target the center. He will be okay with that, right? How about d5 here? Let me play knight c6. This is an idea that I mentioned in the course. There's a line where I say, well, let them take. We get a pretty bad pawn structure, but we get the semi-open file. We get more control with the center. It was really good. It was really, really good. And I thought it was going to be lower because we were low on time. Like he played like 50 moves at least with 10 seconds or less on the clock, but it was accurate. All right, let's get the benefits of the semi-open file. Bum, 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 bum. Don't worry too much about this because we have the other pawn to help, the bishop, so. Always, always, hyper-modern players, we focus on that center. We put pressure on it. I still want to go for that, but you know what? I can't. Okay, thank you. Jump, 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 jump. Let me go bishop d7. I mean, queen d7. Let me get away from the pin. c4 was a nice, it would be a nice move, but let's wait. c4. I mean, if bishop takes, I'm okay with that. But if c4, they take your first in between move. I take, you take me. Let's do it. Takes, and then bishop b2, but then they go rook e7. Okay, good catch. Right now it's nothing, but we might be able to get something out of it later. Do we care? Yeah, we have to care. Just looking for an edge. I don't want to trade queens just yet. Not just yet. Oh, all right. And we resign, and we resign. This might be the day. This might be the day. We go to the next one, and let's really focus not to start tilting after those two. Was that 2 in a row? I think so. Now, if this happens to you, no frustration. Just take a break and review the games. Review the games. It had to happen. What, did I have mate in 1? No. I didn't, because I had the bishop. All right. It happens, it happens. It's not the first time, it's not the first time. We all can relate. It happens more often than it should. Now I'm getting concerned to see if I'm going to make it to 1800. I'm going to have to go get my baby food. All right, same thing. I'm going to go knight b to d2, e4. That's it. No. We keep at it. We keep at it. Rook e8. Let's defend. And knight c4. c3. Queen c2. Let's do it. There has to be something good for me. There has to be something good. Knight c5, knight f6. Probably knight. No. This is probably the way to go, but we gotta see. All right. We have to have something, but what is it? There has to be something good. 95, queen e5, 97, queen e7, bishop e4, 94. Actually, f3 they have queen c5, which is pretty annoying, but I have bishop e3. Okay, so let's go with this. I'm dropping pieces left and right. This is open now. I should have taken here first. Oh man, we're tilting. Don't tell anyone, but we are tilting. All right. Get out of here. Get out of here. After, if I lose this one, I'm gonna get my baby food. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Now, mostly if you've been training already, if you've been playing for a while, your intuition should guide you. Of course, you want to get to moments where your intuition tells you this is a critical moment, you calculate. But no, you cannot. I always tell my students, you cannot pretend to. It's like if you get into if you're doing boxing and someone throws a punch, you cannot be like, oh, should I duck? It has to be a reflex. So a lot of chess has to become that. All right, cha, 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 cha. Now we're down a piece. Whenever this happens, try to use it as an exercise to try to come back. And we find resources. Can we come back from this losing position? No, of course not, guys. This is just a game. And again, it's not the first time. It's not the first time. A huge one. A huge one. More than one in this game. All right. Fancy, fancy, fancy. I don't think that's gonna lead to anything. Now, if I'm playing this as black, I would trade here, rook d1, simplify everything. Ah, he heard me. Well, that one, I don't know. I don't know that reference. Absolutely, absolutely. We all should know that by now. We should know that. We should know that by now. Let's get you out of here. Just far, 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 far from here. Tactics, mostly by playing, but tactics is the most important part of it. Tactics, 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 tactics. I cannot play that because of rook e8. I don't like that rook e8. Dun, dun, dun. 3, update that. I think it's gonna be 3 in a row. Are you trying to get on this diagonal? Okay, if I want to create something, let me see if I can use this tool to create something. Yeah, keep opening, keep opening, keep opening. What is that? And the funny thing is my opponents are not making any mistakes. It's not like they're letting go. No, 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 no. Look at this. Could you give me a break? Just give me one mistake, please. You're human. No, you're not human. No, there's no mistake here. Very well played, actually. This is coming. All right, guys, we lost that one. I'm going to get some baby food, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're good. Thanks, 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 thanks. All right, let me play d4. We've seen this with the black pieces as the white pieces as well. This is going to be a weak pawn. Let's put pressure on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, it's tough. Look, sometimes, like I'm typically around 2400, right? So sometimes I just have a bad batch of games and I go down to 2200. And I know eventually I'm going to get back up, but I struggle with it. I lose and I lose. Eventually I get there, but it doesn't mean that I don't lose against any 22, 2100. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. All right, let's go back. It's going. It's going. Now it's going great. And look, oh, sound should be fine. Sound should be fine. I'm glad that this happens. You see a more realistic a speed run. Like, this is how it goes. You struggle with it. 1800, 1700s are giving us a hard time. Well, we need to adjust, and then eventually we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to 1800. I don't think he can. I don't think he can right now. Not milk, but I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, 96 or knight b5. This cannot be good for them. They gave me the bishop. That queen is a little bit weird where it is right now. It just cannot be good for them. No, I couldn't because this would be hanging. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Rook a3 seemed like the move, but we play it now. We do play it now. Knight f5, I think so, yeah, I think it accomplished the same thing. A4, of course, protecting it, but trying to fix this pawn in place. See if we could put pressure on it after. Although rook b1, b5, then c6 would be a target. Okay. All right, we'll go to a 7th rank. All of those pawn pushes, they're just creating weaknesses. They just cannot be right. They just cannot be right. What if I go here, huh? Let me go back. I'm gonna do that later or next. E5 is in the air. Maybe you're right, but I'm not even gonna feel bad about that. Bishop d5 was the winning move. Not the winning move, but the simplest move. Just pinning. Let me do it now. I could get the pawn for free, but nope. All right, let's go to the next one. Finally, we broke that. 3 losses in a row. It was painful. All right, what do you want? A G3? Yeah, probably. That's it. You see H4, you 5. End of story. Not the end of the story, but. I forgot about it. I'm not even going to pretend like I didn't. I did forget about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get another one because these guys are just being too aggressive here. Too aggressive all of a sudden. We gotta get this one. We're playing an 1800 rated player, and if we win, we get 11 points. Don't focus on that, but also focus on that. Don't focus on that, but also focus on that. Main reason why I'm offering the trade of queens is because I'm about to get heavily attacked here, and I'll appreciate if we don't have the queens on the board. They might say no, but that's gonna give me some time. All right. Queen before check, they could just play bishop d2. They could have played bishop d2. And I wasn't sure what to do, what I should have done next. I could imagine it perfectly. It's gonna be painful. Very painful, actually. Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, we would have been destroyed already if we hadn't traded the queens. We had to. So little things that could help. Come on, man. Are you gonna give me a break? I think you might. Maybe I should have taken first. What we take now? We take when we take. And if we don't take, that was a fancy move. That's why I should have taken. Should have taken first, yeah. Man, why do I keep making those silly moves? And also, this pawn, I'm glad is there. All right. These pawns, they're really, really annoying right now. Oof, I can see checkmate in the air. I can see checkmate in the air. Oh, that's a beautiful checkmate. Oh no, I don't think it is. It might be, but it's not. Yeah, that's the move I didn't want to see. That's the move I didn't want to see, and it arrived. I don't think I have a way out. We're not winning. We're not winning this. Hey. Uh-oh. No. I mean, maybe one, but 4 guys? Nah. Very unlikely. Yeah, we lost this one. Oh man, will I make it? And I don't want to go down to 3 minutes, but I might have to. Right, let me make 8 losses. Now, and even if they are, the opening, we're getting okay out of the opening, it's just me messing it up after. All right, C6, 150 attack. Maybe not. Let me play B5. Let me play B4, and we get the pawn. So we take. castle. Absolutely, absolutely. And there's no silly mistake. There's no blundering in before move number 20. That's out of the way. Oh yeah, yeah. They got very ugly, very very ugly, very quickly, very ugly, very quickly. So let me see. Let me do my math. I need 45 points. So that's like 6 game. 36. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down to 3 minutes. I don't think they want this pawn. They might. Can't. We gotta play 6. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Now, bishop a6, you always run into this move, which is really annoying. Now, a5 to provoke a4 might be in the air. Maybe d5 to play that e4. Yep, where are you going? I almost didn't see it. All right, can we trap that queen? Very unlikely, but just might. At least let me gain some tempos on the queen. You got out of here. Now my pawn structure in this one is aiming at the queen side, so I need to be playing there. I have my rook, my bishop. My queen is the only one that is misplaced, so I need to find a way. I need to find a way. I'm not a fan of this move, but I'm gonna trust my pro bishop is gonna give me an edge. So let's go for that endgame. Let's activate the rook. This knight, it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know where they're going with it. I'm not even gonna bother to attack it. Now, the only thing keeping together the queen side for them is this bishop. So with the bishop gone, that's it. We got a clear target now. Okay. So pawn fell. Fine. Yeah, desperation. They have to do something like this. All right, now this should be pretty easy to win. Up. All right, guys, we got that one. Let me, and I hate this because I really like, the more time we have, the more I can explain and the better quality, but I have like 30 more minutes. So let me even remove the increment, and I'm gonna be quiet, but at least you get to see the openings in place. Where's my chat? Oh, I got you. Chat's here. Keynesian attack, Bobby Fischer style. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I guess they realized the position changed and they wanted to play c5 and so on. Weak square, we go after it. Actually, not a weak, well, weak square, but weak pawn in this case. If they take, we get it right back. But for all I know, I'm up a couple pawns. That was a good move, actually. That was a pretty nice move. Let me go back. So we lost the exchange. We got 2 pawns for it. It should be even, but there's a lot of chess to be played still. At the very least, they gotta open up a little bit, create some weaknesses. Fork. All right, we got that one. Perfect. We go to a new one. 78. Yeah, did I update last time? I think so, right? No, I did not. I know it's not that important, guys, but let me get it. Well, enjoy. And yes, I agree with you. I don't like those openings where you have to memorize so much. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it or anything, but it's just me. Just me. All right, they might want to go to the queen side. You know, I almost didn't see it. So good for you. I almost did not see it. They should have gone, I think, down. I take on e4, they take on b4. True, they're giving me the central pawn for a flank pawn. What are you doing, man? Oh, that's what you're doing. All right, we got the knight at the end. Now let's simplify. Yeah, they want to checkmate me, so. I'm just gonna simplify the game, nothing more. Can I still lose the game for trying to simplify? Oh, I think I missed that one. Is checkmating coming? Oh boy. This might be the only move that saves me. And I'm not even sure. Yeah, I got lucky on that one. This I'm not so sure. All right, welcome aboard and thanks a lot for the support. Now I think we should be okay. We're up a piece. We just need to not get checkmated. That's it. All right. Enough is enough, my friend. Where are you going? Where's that knight going? All right, we get in. Let's attack that king. They were attacking us so badly. Let's return the favor. That was easy. Oof, I almost got checkmated on that one. I almost did. All right. Let me do this before I forget. Look, I'm not even gonna say anything because I was so focused on simplifying the game that I missed that attack on the king side. And even though I think I was safe all the time, I didn't consider it. So it was luck. It was lucky. I was lucky to have that resource. I cannot even say otherwise. Let me go Queen C2. Look, I'll tell you this. You can get it without the video information. I think I did a good job explaining the moves. You have in writing, but of course, with the video, you have more. Like there are sometimes things that maybe I didn't mention in writing that I went to. You know that I talk a lot, so maybe so that's the reason why I think it could add more value. If it's not gonna break the bank, of course, you're gonna have, look, whatever you're paying for the video, you're gonna have it forever. Like people really many times contact me, oh, teach me the Pirc defense, the King's Indian defense. We spent a few sessions on it. So you have it for that price forever. You can see it as many times as you like. But with that said, if you don't feel the need, you're gonna be fine without the video. All right, let me just improve my pieces. Let me go back here. Thank you. All right, now let me put you, I don't want to put you back like that. I think I have time. I really want to do something down this. Where's the knight going? Okay, we'll find out later. Okay, gotta play faster. There's no increment when. What am I doing? Go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fair enough. We're not gonna lose this game, but unbelievable. Unbelievable. Draw. All right, let me go to the next one. Oh man, this has been a horrible speedrun. 6. And all right, let's focus. I need to win the next 3 games. Fast? What do you mean fast? Not even close to playing fast. All right, if they close the center, now we have a very clear plan. Remember, pawn structure is aiming at the king side. We gotta go for it. This, I don't think it's gonna do anything. I just don't see it happening. Careful. All right. We shouldn't care about those pawns. We should care. Okay, they do care about those pawns. Let's take a look at it at the end, but it cannot be good. It cannot be good for either color. All right, my friend. We have no chance here other than I'm sacrificing everything just to get to the king. They're behind in development, but I need to get to that king, otherwise we're losing the game. Otherwise we're losing the game. Okay, we're losing by 3 pawns. Okay, that's not really doing anything. Cha cha cha. Knight g2, king takes, and that was gonna be a draw, but I don't want a draw. What is this? Can I take with the bishop? I'm like, I almost missed it. I'm like, I did not consider that as a possibility. Still jogurt left, guys. Still some jogurt left. Get out of here. I almost didn't see it. I almost didn't see it. Yeah. I know. All right, this is like a, what is it called? Hippo setup that they're doing here. Hedgehog, hippo, yeah, probably hedgehog. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Let's go after that king. King is on the F file. Let's try to open the F file. Hungry hippo, indeed. All right. Good morning, good morning. Tactics in the air. Indeed. Knight f7 was probably the move, and that's a simple fork. But this is now in the air. It's like I don't want that to happen. All right, let's go to the next one. It looks like I'm gonna make it just in time. So that's 182. Okay, I'm gonna abort. All right, guys, last game, we're gonna make it a 5-5. We're gonna make it a 5-5. Now we don't get anyone for a 5-5. Come on. Nope, no 5-5. Oh, we got one. Okay, let's do it. The hippo. You know, the hippo is very interesting, but you have to really be careful. That's the real, that's the beginning of the hypermodern openings. You have to be very careful with that. All right, they're not even delaying it. They're just castling right away. Let's go and attack. Okay. Bishop e6, cha-cha. Yes, very complex. That maneuver, King F8, you have to be careful with it. Very, very careful with it. Let me be careful myself. Yes, that same thing happened to me. I used to get so frustrated when they would play it, and then when I finally got the hang of it, I'm like, bring it on. Let's play. Let's play. What do you mean again? Like, because I was getting destroyed? In his King's Indian defense, well, I don't know if he's playing it recently, but when I was getting started with the King's Indian, I used to review a lot of Hikaru's games. You have to. You have to. You have to. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, that's all I wanted, and I knew they were gonna take it. So for a second, I was like, "Do I do it? Do I wait?" But I wanted to do it anyways because it helps me move my queen out the A file, and then we just make contact. Opposite side castling, even though we're not castled, it's all about that, making contact, opening up lines towards that king. That's it. That's it. We made contact. Now we take. Let me go to A6. I was A5, A6. I like this rank, but I also like this diagonal. Okay, now consistency, because you're gonna have to adjust to that. You're gonna be playing more 1300s, so little by little, little by little. Thank you, thank you. I think this is a pretty safe king now. King in the center with the queens on the board, always risky, but this has to be pretty good. It has to be pretty good. Plus, I'm trying to provoke E5. Another plan that we have in mind is rook B8, rook B7, rook A8. Okay. A little bit longer, but we'll get there. I don't think they want to take that pawn. Okay, fine. Okay. Cha cha cha. Or cha cha cha. I don't know if I did the right move there, to be honest. I just don't know. Oh! Very, very nice. Not so much. Good job. He got to me, and the same thing I did to one of my opponents, they did it to me. All right, we chose on respect. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. All right, as much as I don't want to, I gotta go back to the 3 minutes. Let me update this. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, 9 losses. Let's go. I didn't see it. I have missed very nice tactics today. All right. That one was nice. That one was nice. All right, all right, all right. We get back at it. We need to win these 2 games. We have to. No pressure, but yes, pressure. All right. Same old, same old. Let me activate my pieces. Okay, I think they're done. No, I forgot about it quickly, but it hurt. It did hurt. It did hurt. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. I saw it a mile away and I'm like, no, because I've fallen for it too much. Tactics, tactics. Because I was losing my queen. No worries. That knight fork, that knight attack, they were attacking the king and the queen. So I was going to lose the queen no matter what. And we showed some respect. All right. Last game. And we got this one. So that's 183. We got the white pieces. Let's do it. Okay, London system in my mind. I know it's not because we're the white pieces this time. No, we can't. Okay, let's go with e4, strike in the center. Yeah, last game again. Notice that I only played e4 when they put the bishop on d6. Otherwise, they could now go queen takes queen, rook takes, bishop takes. Little details. Trying to leave this for the rook. I think I've played this guy before. No, never. What to take with, huh? Just take with knight. So let's defend by gaining a tempo on the pawn. F6 is probably going to happen. No. All I want is to activate my pieces. Yeah, but I couldn't. My bishop was hanging. fine. So I defended it. I wanted to do that next. Oop, let's go. Let's put pressure on this guy. I know we're not gonna get it. Oh wait, F4 now. I know we're not gonna get it, but okay, I cannot play F4 right now. I just can't. Oh, don't tell me. I didn't consider it. All right, my friend. Show me that you know how to play with the two rooks. It's like, I'll show you in a moment. Hold my chessboard. They have the bishops too. This is going to be annoying. Very annoying, but... Okay, that's a fancy move. I don't think it was necessary for you to show off like that. But you did it. Oh, am I opening up that bishop? I got to open up their king too. No, he didn't blunder it. That was actually a great move he played. There's no blunder, my friend. Because he got two rooks for my queen. And two rooks are better than the queen. If you can coordinate them, you got this. That's the thing. Can you coordinate them? How are you going to checkmate me? I think I know how. I think I just got checkmated. That was nice. That was nice. That was really nice. Checkmate over here. I forced him to do the right moves. I cannot even play bishop c4. I was like, pin it, bishop c4. Oh man, how many times am I gonna play my last game? Oh, that's it. Don't even worry about that. Let me see. That was a really good move. A really good game. Back at it again. I gotta win two in a row if I want to get. No, actually. All right. Let me update. I cannot forget that. I don't forget when I win. Cannot forget when I lose. Is that my 10th? All right, 10 losses. Back at it. Well, at least it confirms what we covered on lesson 65. Two rooks better than the queen. Burn. Let's do it. I should have. You know, as I got into, like, I didn't realize he could go for that and get the two rooks for the queen. I didn't realize it. Pawn takes pawn. I didn't see it. Not in a million years. And when I saw it, it was too late. Just go for it. Yeah, he played it very, very nicely. From the moment he got it, he played it very, very nicely. Cha, 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 cha. Every time I can get my knight to d5, that's a monster. I do it. All right, I castled by foot. I didn't castle by foot. I couldn't castle by foot. All right, I castled by foot, and let's get you out of here. You're so annoying. Not all of them, but I still remember some. Absolutely. Let's get rid of the pair of bishops. Let's develop. That's a very interesting move. Play fast, play fast. Cha, cha, cha. Nothing, nothing, nothing. No, there's nothing. There's just nothing. Play fast, play fast, play fast. Why am I so low on time always? This is me complaining already, but it's a valid question. That's it. Whew. Man, I'm not gonna make it to 1800. I can see. I know the struggle. But I can't believe it's to make it to 1800. 11. Play faster. Right, let me not let go of this one. We're already up a pawn. Let me keep it simple like we used to do. See, right here, I'm spending too much time. I can't. This is 3-minute games. I can't. You got it. You got it. I'll be around. This is gonna be on YouTube anyways. It had to be. I don't see any other way. They cannot go to G1. Well, that's what I think. Ah, man, going there with the tempo. What's going on? Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Let me bring you over. Check, and I take. Go to bed, go to bed. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how this ended. I'll let you know how this ended. Okay, cha. I cannot get you back. Okay, without that pin, we should be better. We should be feeling better. Yeah, without the bishop there, we should be feeling better. Yeah, I was just about to do something. I know. All right, we got that one. Let's go 184. They just don't care. I want to get the bishop out first. Nah, let's get the knight out. Well, chess justice. I blundered a rook not long ago. All right, I'm gonna count it, and I'm gonna go to the last game again. Okay, this is the London structure. We give him the same treatment. Is the bishop going to d6 or to e7? We don't know yet. This is a friend of mine. He just got on to give me some points. All right. Cha. Trying to play e5 and c4. Yeah, I didn't want him to get to b4 and then d3 or c2. So a3 was so important because of that. Unless you give me the bishop. No, it's just that they're more tactical. And the reason why people don't get out of 1800 is because they're so tactical. Their technique, their positional play, their endgames are not there. But the tactics are. So they're looking for this opposite side sharp positions. Okay, let me do this. Let me just pin it. Take. Now I'm happy to give you the rook for the 2 knights. No, they know that, okay. What? Are you telling me there's nothing here for me? Nothing here for me. Let me do this. Let me do this move. This has to be the last one for real. For real. It has to be something here for me. Okay, these two are out of the game. All of my pieces are working together. There has to be a tactic here. There has to be something. Okay, we expected that. Where's the tactic? Where's the tactic? Where's the tactic? It has to be here somewhere. Okay, we got it. Probably 96. But then we could take, or we could take with check. Okay, knight h6. We take with check. They move off. Oh, this is mate. I didn't think it was going to be this easy, but we had to be winning already here. We had to be winning. All right, guys, now I think I'm going to take a well-deserved break. We made it to 1800. Like I said, I know eventually I get up there, and but definitely we get destroyed a few times before, many times before that happens. So next time I see you, we'll be trying to get to 1900. I hope it's easier than this. And there you go. All right, if you have any final questions, please let me know. You got it, you got it, you got it. Yeah, exactly. Good game, good games, definitely. And there you go. In a way, I'm very glad this happened because you can see a more realistic speedrun. It's not like win, 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 win. It's never like that. We struggle. It doesn't mean that we're not there. It's just that it takes time. It takes, even when you think you're in shape, it takes time. There are too many factors. You got it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Now we just got lucky. We found some tired ones just like us. All right, be safe. See you next time.